China, a land where reality and dreams blend like morning mist on mountaintops. Towering stone peaks stretch skyward like ancient prayers carved into the earth. Glittering caves pulse like the heart of a forgotten world, still beating in the silence. At Fangjing Shan, where clouds and cliffs embrace, locals say, whoever reaches the summit leaves their worldly burdens behind. And truly, standing above the clouds, you feel something shift, as if time itself has paused to breathe. This is not just a place, it's where nature bends reality into something dreamlike, where every glance makes you wonder, am I awake or still dreaming? And that is what makes China one of the world's most surreal destinations. Fangjing Mountain, located in Guizhou Province, China, is one of the famous natural heritage sites, designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 2018. The mountain is known for its majestic landscapes, with the highest peak reaching about 830 feet above sea level. Particularly, it is home to ancient Buddhist temples built on the mountain peaks, offering a peaceful and sacred atmosphere. The scenery of Fangjing Mountain is created by limestone peaks, pristine forests, and clear waterfalls, making it a majestic and picturesque landscape. Culturally, Fangjing Mountain is a sacred site for Buddhism, with a history spanning over 1,300 years. The temples on the mountain symbolize the connection between humans and nature, and they honor the religious and cultural heritage of the region. The construction of these temples on high mountain peaks reflects respect and the desire to be closer to heaven and earth. Fangjing Mountain also serves as a habitat for many rare species, thanks to the strict protection within the nature reserve, playing a key role in preserving biodiversity. Longmen Grotto's scenic area is one of the greatest cultural heritage sites in China, located in Henan province. This is a collection of Buddhist statues carved directly into limestone cliffs along the Yi River, creating a spectacular and unique landscape. Recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, this place holds more than 100,000 Buddha statues, bodhisattvas, and intricate carvings dating back over 1,500 years. The scenery at Longmen Grottos is particularly impressive, with giant Buddha statues, some towering up to 56 feet, standing solemnly on the cliffs, showcasing an aura of majesty and serenity. In addition, the smaller statues, some only a few inches tall, are carefully arranged to form a vibrant Buddhist picture on the rock. When the sunlight hits at sunrise or sunset, the statues reflect a golden glow, making the atmosphere here mystical and sacred. The Yi River, flowing gracefully below, further enhances the harmony between nature and the art of stone carving. Since the Northern Wei dynasty, this has been a major Buddhist center where monks and devotees came to practice and pray. Ancient people believed that each statue carved into the rock was not only a representation of Buddha, but also carried the spiritual energy of the land, blessing those who came to worship. Longmen Grottos is not just an artistic wonder, but also a sacred site, attracting visitors from all over the world to admire its ancient beauty and experience peace in this mystical, spiritual space. Shan Giant Buddha Scenic Area is one of the famous landmarks in China, located in Shan City, Sichuan Province. This area is known for its giant Buddha statue, which is about 233 feet tall, carved into the cliff of Baishan Mountain. It is the largest stone Buddha statue in the world, built in the 8th century and is a prominent Buddhist architectural wonder, attracting millions of visitors every year. The landscape surrounding the statue is very unique, with steep cliffs, the winding Minjiang River, and surrounding mountains, creating a peaceful and mystical atmosphere. Visitors can explore the area by boat, from where they can view the giant Buddha statue from a distance, giving a truly impressive experience. In addition to the natural beauty, the area is also known for its ancient Buddhist architecture, including temples and shrines. These temples are not only places of worship, but also masterpieces of art, reflecting the harmony between nature and religion. The giant Buddha statue was built to protect fishermen and ensure the safety of boats on the river. It is a pilgrimage site for many Buddhist followers, where they come to seek peace and enlightenment. Huangshan, also known as the Yellow Mountains, is one of the most famous mountain ranges in China, known for its magnificent and majestic natural beauty. The mountains here rise over 6,500 feet, with towering peaks and steep cliffs. The scenery of Huangshan is truly impressive, with thick clouds covering the mountain peaks, creating a mysterious and poetic atmosphere. The four wonders of Huangshan are ancient pine trees, strangely shaped rocks, a sea of clouds, and natural hot springs, all contributing to the uniqueness of this area. These landscapes make Huangshan an ideal destination for those who love exploring wild nature and seeking tranquility in life. In addition to its natural beauty, Huangshan also holds deep spiritual significance. Historically, Huangshan has become a pilgrimage site for many Buddhist followers, with temples and shrines hidden among the mountains. It is a place where devotees come to pray, seek peace, and connect with nature. The ancient temples and festivals honoring spiritual values are also an integral part of the culture here. Huangshan provides a peaceful, sacred space where visitors can find peace for their souls. Baishan Mountain is one of the most prominent landmarks in China, famous for its majestic and unique natural landscapes. This mountain features towering limestone ranges, with steep cliffs creating an impressive view. Crystal-clear streams flow through the narrow valleys, and small waterfalls are ideal resting spots for visitors who enjoy tranquility and nature. The high peaks of Baishan are also perfect for those who love hiking and exploration, offering panoramic views of the region. Baishan is also home to a rich diversity of flora and fauna, including many rare plant and animal species, creating a diverse ecosystem. Particularly, the landscape here attracts not only scientists, but also photographers and nature enthusiasts. The area features historical sites and ancient temples, reflecting a deep connection between nature and traditional culture. The construction of such structures here serves not only to honor the gods, but also to show the respect humans have for the majestic nature. These structures play an important role in preserving and promoting the cultural values of the region, creating an ideal space for visitors to not only enjoy the natural beauty, but also learn about the history and customs of this place. Nangan is a beautiful ancient town located in Zhejiang Province, China, known for its peaceful landscapes and traditional architecture. The town is famous for its winding canals, creating a picturesque scene. The ancient houses with typical Jiangnan architecture, featuring green-tiled roofs and vast gardens, make visitors feel like they have stepped back in time. The canals in Nangan offer a mysterious beauty and a tranquil space, making it an ideal destination for those who enjoy peace and serenity. Visitors can immerse themselves in this space, take small boat trips along the canals, explore the beautiful gardens, and enjoy moments of relaxation. Culturally, Nangan has a long history and was built long ago as an important commercial center in the region. This town used to be home to wealthy merchants, so the architectural works here reflect the prosperity of a golden age. The ancient houses are preserved to this day, not only as cultural relics, but also as places that preserve the traditional values of the local people. These houses are often designed with intricate details, with lush gardens and beautiful courtyards. Preserving these buildings helps Nangan maintain its original beauty and serves as a symbol of the harmony between nature and humanity. Wangshin Valley is a famous valley in the south of China with a peaceful and magical beauty. The name Wangshin means a place to see immortals, giving the feeling of stepping into a fairyland far from the world. This place has tall mountains, waterfalls, over hundreds of feet deep forests, and streams flowing all year. The valley is tied to old Taoist stories and was once a place for wise people to live quietly and write poetry. Visitors can hike on mountain trails, swim in waterfalls, meditate in the forest, or enjoy tea and painting in a quiet space. It helps people find peace inside and reminds us to value old traditions and slow down in our busy lives. The Teng Volcanic Hot Springs Scenic Area, located in Tengchong County, Yunnan Province, China, stands out for its unique natural landscapes and rich geothermal activity. The landscape here is impressive, with continuously erupting hot springs and small streams flowing from volcanic vents. During the summer, visitors can bathe in the hot springs amidst breathtaking natural scenery, making this an ideal destination for nature lovers and relaxation seekers. Additionally, the area is known for its volcanic landscape, with lava mountains and lava plains, creating a majestic and beautiful scene. In addition to its natural beauty, Tengchong is home to the rich cultures of ethnic minorities such as Hui, Chang, Dai, and Lisu. One of the standout cultural events in the area is the festivals that honor the spiritual and traditional values of the local ethnic groups. Visitors can participate in activities such as torch dancing, folk singing, and learn about the religious ceremonies of these ethnic minorities. All these elements combine to make Teng a destination that is not only beautiful in its natural landscapes, but also rich in culture, making it a must-visit place. The Shibaong, Ahai, and Dhang Grand Canyon scenic area is a famous destination in Hunan Province, China, attracting visitors with its majestic natural landscapes and unique architectural structures. The Ahai Bridge is one of the longest and highest suspension bridges in the world, with a length of about 0.7 miles and a height of 1,100 feet, crossing the Baishan Gorge. The view from the Ahai Bridge is spectacular, with waterfalls and towering cliffs, creating a breathtaking and impressive landscape. The Baishan Gorge is famous for its beautiful scenery, including steep cliffs and the Liyue waterfall, which is about 709 feet high. This area also has ancient villages of the Miao people, with traditional architecture and lush terraced fields, creating a picturesque and peaceful environment. Shibaong village, with its many traditional Miao cultural elements, is a testament to the sustainable development of rural areas in China. The Ahai Bridge and Dhang Gorge are symbols of the integration between majestic nature and modern engineering, reflecting the creativity and skill of human beings. The construction of these sites also represents the strong development in tourism and the economy of the area, while preserving and promoting the traditional cultural values of the local people. Zongu's Secret Valley is a wild valley surrounded by high mountains, featuring unique landscapes with towering peaks, dense forests, and clear streams flowing through the trees. Old trees with exposed roots and vines hanging down like natural curtains make the valley feel even more mysterious. What makes Zongu truly special are the mysterious stories passed down through generations. Locals believe this place connects the visible world and the spirit world, and only those with pure hearts can feel its sacred energy. A legend says that at certain times of the year, a hidden gateway opens in the forest to lead chosen people into the spirit realm. Some travelers said they heard footsteps behind them with no one there, or felt invisible eyes watching them deep in the forest. Local people always perform ancestor rituals before entering, hang white ribbons, and show deep respect. Luong Sealed Rock Forest is a unique stone forest where thousands of limestone pillars stand tall between the sky and the earth, creating a legendary landscape. The rock columns range from dozens to hundreds of feet high, with strange shapes. Some look like swords pointing to the sky, others like giant sleeping creatures. Sounds from the rock gaps create strange echoes, sometimes like whispers from ancient times. What makes this place mysterious is the local belief that each rock holds a sealed ancient spirit. People believe that without a protective item or sincere heart, you might get lost in the stone maze and never find the way out. Some visitors said they kept returning to the same spot, even after changing directions, as if trapped in an invisible loop. Before entering the stone forest, locals often burn incense, hang red cloth strips, or leave offerings to ask for protection. Diaotang River Mountain Pass is one of the most beautiful natural destinations known for its majestic scenery of limestone mountain ranges and crystal-clear rivers winding through deep valleys. The Diaotang River flows through the valley, forming small lakes where wild animals gather. The natural structure of the area creates winding paths that seem to be designed by nature-leading travelers across stone bridges and small streams, blending perfectly with the surroundings. The legend tells of an expedition that went missing on a full moon night as they crossed this area. After days of searching, their traces led to a deep part of the mountain with no further footprints. Baima Ridge Echo Cave is a natural cave located halfway up a mountain over 12,000 feet high, famous for its rare echo effects in a quiet space. The entrance is a narrow crack covered with green moss and year-round mist, opening to a large inner space with a high ceiling and sparkling rock formations. When light shines through the crack, the walls reflect a soft glow, creating a scene both surreal and mysterious. Some cave walls looked like stone gates, making the place feel like a doorway to another world. According to legend, a monk once lived here in search of enlightenment. It is said that on a full moon night, he used sound to speak with an ancient spirit and then vanished without a trace. Some people say they asked a question in the cave and heard a whisper reply, even though no one else was there in the darkness. Chinggai Sil is one of the most wild and isolated places in China, located at an average height of about 14,700 feet, where the weather is harsh and almost no one lives permanently. The area stands out with its endless grasslands, shimmering salt lakes, snowy mountains, and frozen plains stretching to the horizon. It is home to rare wild animals like Tibetan antelope, snow wolves, and wild donkeys, creating a special ecosystem on the high plateau. Strong winds, temperatures dropping below -40 degrees Fahrenheit, and the lack of human activity help preserve its untouched nature. Hotring is not only a natural wonder, but also deeply connected to the spiritual life of nomadic people, who believe it is protected by mountain spirits. In their beliefs, the Tibetan antelope symbolizes purity, strength, and endurance. Many believe this land holds invisible energy, and people often feel a heavy mood or strange emotions when entering the region. The mix of wild nature and spiritual faith makes Chinggai Sil a mysterious and fascinating place for travelers who love exploration. Shangrila Gorge is a majestic canyon area located on the southwest plateau of China, where the steep terrain includes cliffs and deep rivers rushing through narrow gaps. The scenery here is wild and beautiful, with misty mountain ranges, waterfalls crashing from hundreds of feet high, and ancient forests stretching to the horizon. The weather changes constantly, sometimes bright and sunny, sometimes covered in thick fog, making every exploration step surprising and exciting. The rough stone formations shaped by nature look like ancient walls and natural sky gates, creating a powerful and mythical landscape. According to local legend, Shangrila Gorge was once the shelter of an old hermit who found a path of light leading to another world without pain or rebirth. People say he lived hidden among the deep gorges for many years, then one day vanished without a trace. A traveler claimed to have seen an old man with shining eyes in a cave, speaking a language no one could understand, with a peaceful smile, as if free from the world. Luke Snow Basin is a large snow basin over 14,000 feet high, where snow covers the ground year-round, creating a grand and untouched landscape. When sunlight hits the snow surface, it sparkles like millions of crystals scattered across the land, lighting up the entire scene in a surreal glow. Massive mountains surround the area like natural walls, blocking wind and adding to the complete silence that defines this place. Temperatures here often stay below freezing, and the air is thin and dry, allowing only a few hardy creatures to survive. Spiritually, locals believe Luke's snow basin is sacred and that the living and the spirits can connect during certain special times. Stories passed down say people have heard chanting sounds in the wind, even though no one else was around. Some witnesses claim to have seen white figures gliding over the snow without leaving any footprints behind, giving a ghostly feeling. For many pilgrims, Luku is not just a snowy view, but a deep spiritual journey to find peace and connection with the unseen. Pumi Sacred Ridge is a sacred mountain range in the southwest highlands of China, where majestic nature meets rare spiritual depth. With an average height of about 15,800 feet, the ridge is known for its sharp peaks, lined up like the spine of a mythical creature resting between sky and earth. The scenery blends ancient rocks, thick moss carpets, and mist drifting above deep valleys, creating a powerful yet peaceful picture. In the early morning, sunlight pierces through the fog and reflects off the rocks, forming glowing rings that look like halos, giving a surreal feeling. The clean air, quiet atmosphere, and rugged terrain make this an ideal spot for adventurers and those seeking a meditative space in nature. According to legend, the mountain peaks are home to ancestral spirits and mountain gods who are believed to bless or warn humans. People believe each large rock holds a spirit, and the wind passing through the ridges carries messages from the spiritual world. Some pilgrims have said they felt their bodies become lighter and their minds clearer when standing in the calm space here. Tangding's Misty Ridge is a high mountain range with a dreamlike beauty, often covered in thick fog that makes the whole scene look like a painting. The mountain ridges stretch out with peaks rising over 13,000 feet, featuring winding and rugged terrain. The weather changes quickly, from soft sunlight to heavy mist, or even sudden snowfall during summer. What adds to the mystery are strange sounds and sightings often reported at night. Some people said they heard chanting from the cliffs or saw floating lights moving through the fog without explanation. Shiman Mystic Valley is a mysterious valley surrounded by wild mountains, featuring steep rock walls like natural stone castles and deep gaps leading into the heart of the valley. The landscape is both majestic and peaceful, with thick forests, small streams flowing between rocks, and a thick layer of morning fog covering the ground. One special feature is the strange shapes of old trees that look like creatures guarding the valley, adding to the mystical feeling of the place. Many visitors have felt unusual things when going deeper into the valley. Clear paths at first slowly disappear, making them feel lost in a maze. Some said they heard chanting sounds from the cliffs or saw flickering lights in the dark with no visible source. According to local belief, this is a place where the line between the real world and the spirit world is very thin. Locals believe the valley is guarded by ancestral spirits and gods, so they burn incense, chant prayers, and ask for protection before entering. Jade Earth Forest is one of the strangest and most captivating geological wonders of the Tibetan Plateau, where nature created a forest with no trees at all. Instead, thousands of vertical earth and clay pillars rise up to 100 feet and stretch endlessly, forming a giant maze that looks like castles, towers, or monuments of a vanished civilization. This area was formed from ancient lake sediment over 5 million years ago and was carved for millions of years by wind and rain. The landscape is entirely shaped by nature, with no trace of human activity. The air here is dry and silent, so footsteps echo far, making visitors feel like they are walking on a distant planet. Some people even experience visual illusions, where the stone pillars seem to move slightly depending on light and angle. Many scientists and photographers once mistook this place for the ruins of an ancient city. Its dry, surreal, and absolutely silent nature makes this forest a one-of-a-kind sediment wonder that cannot be copied anywhere in the world.